You're at rock bottom. I don't know. Hypothetically, you're at rock bottom. You've hit the bottom. I don't know. You're grasping at straws. I don't know if this is a money grab. I don't really know what this is.
Kim reportedly writing a memoir before she passed away under mysterious circumstances. According to Kimora Lee's recent shocking revelation, and the information has been confirmed by other sources.
Kim Porter, do you know anything about her book? Because there's always been a rumor for a while now that, she got killed because she was exposing a lot of stuff in her book. Is there any truth to that?
Unless they can hide unless she did her book on Google Duo and it's in the clouds and they could get somebody to get it out of there, she ain't got no book. It's just a conspiracy. Kim, it was alleged that she did have a book and that her book was about to come out. And she was talking about all the perils, everything that she went through in the music business and with Diddy. All the men that they slept with together, because there were men that they slept with together. There were swinging times that they slept with together. I don't know, man. How do you put your girl through some shit like that? Or how you look at your girl and knowing that she sexing another dude? What kind of demonic mind you have to be that far gone where that shit don't bother you for somebody that you love? But Kim Book was going to express all that. And I hope she did her book on Google Docs or she did her book somewhere that is floating in the cloud of the internet that somebody could go get it one day. But I'm sure that he probably got hold to those tablets or whatever she had, allegedly, and got rid of them. They swimming with the fishes.
Wow, man. So she was about to expose all that in her book, them sleeping with men together.
She was going to expose everything. I heard it was tell all.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Just curious, right? Did you know that Diddy and Kim had that type of relationship back then in real time?
Yeah. Yep. Because I know somebody personally that lives in Atlanta that was swinging with them, and I would never mention his name because he's a good brother and he knows my family down there. He knows my family down there, and I would never, put his name out there like that. He's been in the music business. He done put a lot of groups, A-listed groups out there, especially A-listed groups from Atlanta. So I would never put his name out there like that. But, I got the key, I got the pass key to everything. But then when, they needed more ice or they needed bottles and stuff like that, when I used to go to the door and I knock on the door and they open the door and then, my nosy, whoa, you see certain shit. Or they sitting in the jacuzzi together, all of them, nothing on. You see shit like that, bro.
Kim Porter, mother of 3, died at the age of 47 on November 15, 2019. At her home in Toluca Lake, the official cause of death was lobar pneumonia. The medical report said she had flu-like symptoms in the days before her death, but had no serious health issue after a trip to Africa a month earlier. There were no signs of drugs, alcohol abuse, or physical trauma. Despite this, many people believe her death was suspicious. Singer LB Shore, her ex and the father of her son Quincy, publicly questioned the official story. In a deleted Instagram post, He called her death a murder and said she did not just suddenly died for pneumonia. Some people also think there was more going on between LB Shore and Diddy than people knew.
You might be right. It does make sense. He probably knew what was coming, man. But you seen what Albie Short said? Him insinuating that Diddy had something to do with him getting in the coma?
Man, I don't know if Diddy capable of doing that. If he capable of blowing people's cars up. If he capable of giving, what's that guy named Machine Gun Kelly? To have him butt naked in the window dancing. That's his own artist said that. I ain't making this shit up, bruh. You ain't hear his artist say that? Machine Gun Kelly said, yo, the nigga gave me something I smoked it. It was called the Snoop Doggy Dog. They told me only take 4 hits. I took more than 4 hits. I was butt naked and dancing in front of his window. I was like, is he capable of doing that? Yo, anything is possible, man. But I would wonder, how did he get that close to Al to give him anything? Or who did he give something to get at Al to make that happen to him? He gonna have evidence to substantiate that Puff did that shit. Either he gave him something or sent something his way.
But what was the beef between Albie Shore and Diddy? Like, why wasn't they on good terms?
The nigga was dating Kim. You understand? That's his kid's mother. And they was cool, they was friends. Misa and Kim was cool. They was all in that Uptown family, Uptown Record family. How you gonna date the mother of you my man, you cool, we all be around each other, and you dating the mother of my son? Alan never go try to date Misa. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, that ain't cool, man. But you can tell Albie Shore, he don't like Diddy, man. You can tell he got a disdain for Diddy.
No, he don't. He don't. Because Andre Harrell did some snake shit and nobody never know why that he was doing this. He was giving all the props to Diddy from artists like Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. He was making like that he was the protege that brought them to the excellence that they were.
Additionally, he stated that Porter had been evading a situation and that he suggested she get in touch with the FBI. Gene Deal attested to this.
Kim Porter, you was telling me before this interview that Dallas Austin, his daughter, was at her house the day she died.
Yo, I heard that the paperclip party broke that story because it was told to them by Kim's Porter father that is in the police report. That this is in the police report that Dallas Austin's daughter, who was a friend of Kim's, left her house at 8 o'clock. That Kim had made a call, 911 call at 2:15 that morning. And I don't know what happened in the 911 call or what was said, but they said that Dallas Austin's daughter, according to Kim's father, was the woman that left her house at 8:15. So she was the last person, according to her, to see Kim alive. And that was broken by the paperclip party because they had a conversation with Kim's Porter father. That's crazy. Now, what was Kim's state? Why did, and in the report, didn't it say she had blood on the pillow and bruises or something like that? The case needs to be reopened, man. The case really needs to be reopened. Because If that girl was there and she said that Kim was all right, what happened from 8 to 11? And why did all Kim's stuff come up missing?
I ain't know any of that, man. I never heard of that. So when they found her, she had bruises and a lot of her stuff was missing.
Bro, it's a lot of suspect things going on. First and foremost, in our day and time, other than our house key, a woman gonna keep her phone and she got a lot of different purses, but everybody always grab their phone. Why come right till today, right now, nobody knows what Kim Porter's phone is? A lot of foul play. Why would you take somebody's phone? Why would you take somebody's tablet or her computer? It was some foul play. Why is there blood on her sheets? Why things are happening that nobody spoke on? Why is that a person can say that they left at 8 in the morning and Kim was alive, and 11, she's dead? Some foul play, bro.
If it was foul play, why would somebody want Kim Porter killed?
It's a couple of women in this industry, and for their sake, I will not mention their name. Listen to me. There's a couple of women, probably more than a handful, but I know about 4 of them that knows everybody's dirty secrets. And if those secrets get exposed and tell what some of these guys and some of these people were really doing behind the closed doors, in the boardroom, in and out the closet, that their life would be in danger.
According to some theories, Porter was writing a tell-all book that might have disclosed personal information about her relationship with Diddy, including possible abuse. Jaguar Wright raised this point.
In a beating, is it true that Diddy broke Kim Porter's nose on that yacht and had to fly somebody in to fix it?
I do believe so. I wish I could go a little further into that, but I don't want to compromise where I got the information from. But I do believe so. From what I was told, absolutely, yeah. From what I was told. And I was told from someone who was, very close.
Do you believe Diddy has something to do with Kim Porter's death?
Absolutely. Without hesitation. Absolutely.
Did you see how yesterday the Wikipedia page has been deleted?
Why? Why? You afraid somebody's gonna start adding some Were there details in her resume that were inconvenient for you? Take down. If Engelbert Humperdinck got a Wikipedia, then Kim Porter. Why would
have
you
a Wikipedia? Yeah. And literally when you try to click it, the hyperlink is gone. When you Google, you can Google Kim Porter Wikipedia. You can Google
That's
Kim
a fast
Porter.
scrub. That's a very fast scrub.
Very. And it all goes back to Diddy. So even when you type her name, it's like with Diddy, he feels like he owns these women. Because
he feels like he paid good money.
Because I was told by a very good source that even after the relationship is over, they're not allowed to date other men. He runs them off.
Oh no. No. When he pisses on a hydrant, he means it.
Damn.
That's his hydrant. I had heard about the Kid Cudi story. And at first I thought it was a rumor. And then I started remembering some other things that I had heard throughout the years from people that were close to situations, from girls who went to parties, from guys who went to parties. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of this little getting away with everything. And I'm tired of people wanting or needing him, that they're willing to help the devil. Like I've been saying for years, this is the devil.
Literally. Read those documents, all 35 pages.
Please do. He is the devil.
It's like they scared to read it because they ain't gonna be. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
they don't want to admit that they've been worshiping a monster. They don't want to admit that they've been praising a monster.